Good morning, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that affects every single one of us, whether we realize it or not, something that determines not just how we survive life, but how we thrive in it. That something is mental resilience. Life is unpredictable. Every one of us has faced moments of fear, loss, failure, or uncertainty. Perhaps it was losing a loved one, failing at a career goal, facing a health crisis, or struggling through a period of isolation. Life doesn't give us a manual, and it certainly doesn't pause for us to catch our breath. And yet, some people manage to endure these hardships, grow stronger, and even transform their pain into purpose. This is what mental resilience is all about, the ability to bounce back, adapt, and rise even when life seems determined to knock you down. Resilience is not something you're born with. It's something you develop, practice, and strengthen over time. It is the muscle of the mind, and like any muscle, it requires attention, effort, and intentional practice. In the next hour, we are going to explore what mental resilience truly means, see it in action through real stories, understand the strategies that build it, and learn how to apply it in today's fast-paced, unpredictable world. By the end, my hope is that each of you will leave not just inspired, but ready to strengthen your own resilience and approach life's challenges with courage, clarity, and purpose. 1. Understanding mental resilience, 7 to 20 minutes. Before we dive into stories and strategies, let's take a moment to really understand what mental resilience is. It is more than simply enduring stress or suppressing emotions. It is the ability to recover from challenges, adapt to adversity, and grow stronger through the experience. Think of your mind like a tree. When winds of hardship blow, some trees bend and sway, but do not break. Others crack under pressure. The difference is resilience, the strength to bend without breaking. Neuroscience shows that our brains are plastic. They can change, heal, and adapt. This means resilience is not fixed. It can be developed, just like a muscle strengthened by regular exercise. Thomas Edison provides a vivid example. He failed thousands of times while inventing the light bulb, yet he said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison's mindset illustrates a core principle of resilience. Failure is not defeat. It is information, guidance, and a stepping stone to growth. Understanding resilience allows us to see challenges not as dead ends, but as opportunities to learn, grow, and strengthen ourselves. 2. Personal stories and case studies, 20 to 35 minutes. Stories are powerful because they bring resilience to life. Facts and statistics alone cannot inspire like real experiences can. Let's explore examples that illustrate resilience in action. Story 1. The Veteran. Our first story is of a soldier returning from combat. He faced PTSD, insomnia, and feelings of isolation. At first, it seemed impossible to move forward. Yet through therapy, support from a community of veterans, and his own inner determination, he rebuilt his life. Today, he mentors other soldiers, turning personal struggle into service. His journey reminds us that resilience is often found in connection and courage to ask for help. Story 2. The Athlete. Michael Jordan, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, didn't make his high school varsity team as a sophomore. Failure could have defined him. Instead, he practiced harder, stayed focused, and ultimately rose to the top. His story shows us that resilience is cultivated in the face of repeated setbacks, not in moments of easy success. Story 3. The Entrepreneur. Howard Schultz grew up in public housing and faced poverty and repeated rejection. Yet, he built Starbucks into a global brand. His journey teaches that resilience is both mindset and action, the willingness to move forward despite obstacles. These stories show that resilience is not about avoiding difficulty, but about how we respond when life challenges us. Number 3, strategies to build mental resilience, 35 to 50 minutes. Now that we understand resilience and have seen it in real life, how do we cultivate it in our own lives? There are practical strategies we can all adopt. Daily habits. Mindfulness and meditation. 5 minutes a day can calm the mind, reduce stress, and build focus. Journaling. Writing down thoughts and feelings helps us process emotions and understand ourselves better. Exercise. Physical activity strengthens both body and mind, boosting mood and endurance. Cognitive tools. Reframe negative thoughts. Ask, what can I learn from this? Focus on what you can control, Let go of what's outside your influence and take full responsibility for your choices. Social support. Resilience is rarely built alone. Friends, mentors, and communities help sustain us. Even in isolation, reaching out is a sign of strength. By practicing these strategies consistently, we train our minds to respond to adversity with strength, not fear. Habit 4. Overcoming modern challenges. 50 to 57 minutes. Modern life presents unique challenges: digital overload, social comparison, economic uncertainty, and global crises. Resilience today requires intentional practices. Digital boundaries. Unplug when needed to protect mental energy. Adaptability. Change is inevitable. Resilience is learning to flow with it. Self-compassion. Setbacks are human. They do not define your worth. Whether you're a student, professional, or leader, these tools help navigate the complexities of the modern world with clarity and courage. It's an honor to be here today. I want to talk about something that affects every one of us, whether we realize it or not. Mental resilience, the strength of the mind in the face of adversity. Let me start with a story. Imagine a young soldier returning home after serving in Afghanistan. He had seen things no one should ever see, faced danger that shook him to his core, and returned to a world that didn't understand what he had endured. Every day was a battle, not against an enemy, but against his own mind. Yet through support, therapy, and relentless inner determination, he not only rebuilt his life, but started helping other veterans do the same. This soldier's story isn't unique. Every one of us has faced moments that challenge our very being, moments that make us question our strength, our purpose, and even our identity. Today, we are going to explore what it means to build that inner strength, how to cultivate it, and how to turn life's toughest moments into opportunities for growth. By the end of this talk, my hope is that you will leave here not only inspired, but equipped with practical tools to strengthen your own mental resilience. 1. Understanding mental resilience, 5 to 15 minutes. Before we can grow resilience, we need to understand what it truly is. Mental resilience is more than enduring stress or suppressing emotions. It is the ability to recover from challenges, adapt in the face of adversity, and emerge stronger than before. Think of your mind as a muscle. Just like the muscles in your body, it becomes stronger with use, effort, and the right kind of training. Neuroscience confirms this through the concept of neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to rewire itself, form new pathways, and adapt to challenges. This means that resilience is not a fixed trait. It can be cultivated, nurtured, and expanded throughout your life. Consider Thomas Edison. He faced thousands of failures while inventing the light bulb. Most people would have given up. Edison, however, approached each failure as a lesson, famously saying, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His resilience didn't just illuminate our homes, it changed the world. Understanding resilience gives us the foundation to see obstacles not as dead ends, but as opportunities. It allows us to ask ourselves, how can I grow through this challenge? How can I respond to life's pressures not with fear, but with strength? Number 2, personal stories and case studies, 15 to 30 minutes. Stories have a power that facts alone cannot match. They connect us emotionally, make abstract concepts tangible, and inspire action. In this section, I want to share real-life examples of resilience that illustrate the human capacity to overcome adversity. Story 1, the veteran. Let's return to the soldier I mentioned earlier. After coming home, he struggled with PTSD, insomnia, and feelings of isolation. At first, he felt lost, trapped in a cycle of fear and doubt. But over time, through therapy, community support, and personal determination, he began to rebuild his life. Today, he mentors other veterans, transforming his personal struggle into a mission to help others. This story reminds us that resilience is often found not in isolation, but in connection. Seeking help is not weakness. It is one of the strongest acts of courage. Story 2, the athlete. Michael Jordan, widely regarded as the greatest basketball player of all time, did not make his high school varsity team as a sophomore. Imagine the disappointment, the crushing weight of failure. Yet, Jordan didn't give up. He practiced harder, focused more intensely, and used that failure as fuel. His story teaches us that resilience is built not in moments of triumph, but in the quiet, relentless pursuit of growth after failure. Story 3, Howard Schultz, the man behind Starbucks, grew up in public housing. He faced poverty, doubt, and rejection before building a global brand. Each setback could have ended his journey. But Schultz viewed challenges as stepping stones, not obstacles. His story demonstrates that resilience is as much about mindset as it is about action, the courage to keep moving forward despite uncertainty. These stories illustrate a key principle. Resilience is not the absence of struggle. It is the strength to face it head-on, learn from it, and rise above it. System 3. Strategies to build mental resilience. 30 to 45 minutes. Now that we understand what resilience is and have seen it in action, the next question is, how do we cultivate it in our own lives? The answer lies in daily habits, cognitive tools, and social support. Let's explore each. Daily habits. Mindfulness and meditation. Even 5 minutes a day can calm the mind, reduce stress, and increase emotional awareness. Journaling. Writing your thoughts down helps process emotions and uncover patterns in your reactions. Exercise. Physical activity strengthens both body and mind, increasing endurance, energy, and mood stability. Cognitive tools. Reframing negative thoughts. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Or how can I grow stronger from this challenge? Focus on control, accept what you cannot change, and take full responsibility for what you can. Social support. Resilience is rarely a solo journey. Friends, mentors, and communities offer guidance, accountability, and encouragement. Even when life feels isolating, reaching out is a powerful act of resilience. Connection heals, inspires, and strengthens. By consistently practicing these habits, we train our minds to respond to challenges not with fear, but with strength and purpose. 4. Overcoming modern challenges, 45 to 55 minutes. In today's world, challenges are complex and multifaceted. Social media pressures, economic uncertainty, and global crises can overwhelm even the strongest among us. Resilience today requires intentional strategies to navigate these unique stresses. Digital boundaries. Learn when to unplug. Constant notifications and online comparison can drain your energy and diminish self-worth. Adaptability. Life changes constantly. Resilience means embracing change, not resisting it. Self-compassion. Remember, setbacks are human experiences, not measures of your value or potential. Whether you are a student facing academic pressure, a professional navigating corporate uncertainty, or a leader managing crises, these principles remain vital. Modern resilience is about equipping your mind, heart, and habits to respond to life with courage and clarity. Closing. Let me return to our soldier. From trauma and struggle, he built a life that not only survived, but thrived. His journey, and the stories we've explored today, remind us that resilience is not about avoiding hardship. It's about facing it, learning from it, and using it as a springboard for growth. Resilience is not about avoiding the storm. It's about learning to dance in the rain, to find growth in struggle, and to turn adversity into opportunity. Each of you has this capacity. Nurture it, strengthen it, and let it guide you through life's challenges. As Maya Angelou once said, "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it." Let us carry that mindset forward, and together we will not just endure, we will rise. As we reach the end of our time together, let's reflect. We began by exploring what resilience truly is, a mental muscle that allows us to bend without breaking. We saw it in stories of soldiers, athletes, and entrepreneurs, each facing adversity but refusing to be defeated. We learned practical strategies to build resilience, habits, cognitive tools, and the importance of social support. And we discussed how to apply these lessons in the modern world. The truth is this: resilience is not about avoiding hardship. It's about facing it, learning from it, and growing through it. Each challenge we encounter is an opportunity to strengthen our minds, deepen our empathy, and clarify our purpose. Let me leave you with the words of Maya Angelou. "I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it." Carry this truth forward. Embrace your challenges, nurture your resilience, connect with others, and remember, the storms of life do not define you. Your response does. As you leave here today, commit to this journey of resilience. Practice it daily, share it with others, and know that within you lies the strength to not only survive life's challenges, but to thrive through them. Thank you.